Okay, I think I got it all set up. I was rummaging through scraps because I thought we'd make some over-the-page inserts. I've made a couple for part of a, a swap in Junker's Craft Co-op. And by the way, this is Robin, Rockin' Robin's Creative Corner. Hey, hey. Coming to you live from Vero Beach, Florida, where the temp is about in the mid-80s. Nice breeze, windows open, fans on. Spring has sprung. During the day it gets up to 90, but summer's coming. So I hope all of you are doing well. I hope that everybody's healthy, happy, and crafty. So let's get going. So my thought was, I'll show you, because these are done and they're being mailed out, so I'm only going to show one, but I have three. See, I'm not really showing them, and they're over the page, but I'll show you one. And this one, all I did was take a little bull clip. I had sewed some material to make the join with the two cards, and these are index cards. And then this here is a lace pocket with a fussy cut of a iris, I think they're called. I'm not sure. Lily? I don't know. So then I made this little tag that goes in this pocket, and I just painted it because these are Uno cards. These cards, see? So I put some paint on them, and I put two colors of paint on them, pink and a like a beigey color. And then this side I put a sticker and a sticker here, and there are two sides to this, so there's two pockets. There's one on this side, one on that side. Oops, come on. And these all go in this pocket. And I left the strings on because I just think it's kind of cool. So that goes in the front pocket. Now, I'm going to flip this up, and this is the inside. Oh, and you see I have lace, and I've sewn, I've used my sewing machine. And this is the inside. And I inked up to make it look old and grungy. I did some stamping on it, and this is very writable space. You can see the other side of the sewing on both sides. Then, when you get to the other side of the page, it's a gardening thing. I don't know why, I just came across this and said, oh, that would be so cool. Underneath that gardening thing is an Uno card. So this is layered up. And on the Uno card, which totally covered it, is music page. And then these are fussy cuts that I layered on the top. And again, this is the other side of that material with the stitching. So this, and I threw the dangle on there. And this poor little birdie's beak got cut off, but that's not nice. So I kind of keep them so you can't see that. But this is a napkin on top of a die cut and a bullpen. Okay, so that's the gist of it. So we're going to mass make. So I got together a bunch of stuff. These I started covering. Oh, there's a flower. This I covered, stitched around it. So these just need to be put together and finished up. So I'll put these aside, and maybe we can get to decorating them, because this is such an easy mass make. So anyway, I was going through all my stash here, saying what to use, book page, yeah, this, yeah, that, yeah. And I came across these collages that I have made and cut some off and used it and never finished using any of it. And this one I never cut. And this one, Mimi is the one, she did a like a tutorial on this group. Somewhere in history you'll find it. And it was taking and collaging and then adding texture, layering, and this is what I came up with. And I have never cut this, so this will be a first today. So I think I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to cut them into different sizes. Let me just move that so I don't forget it. I got to finish that. I'm just going to cut this in different sizes. Now, I don't think, because this is raised texture paste, I don't know if my blade from my cutter will go through that. And I have my sewing machine up here. Let me see if I can move it back. As you see, I have a new, bigger and better and all that good stuff, and a reason to buy something. They had buy one get one free, the mats, and you can see I'm already messing it up, but that's me. It'll get cleaned up. So what I'm going to do is take this and make it into, so I have two parts to I'm just looking for my cutter. What did I do with it? Two parts to cut. Oh my gosh, I cleaned up, and this is what happens every time. And I use that cutter a lot, so where did it go? Well, I guess I gotta get out the big bad boy. Oh boy, here we go. This one's scary. She's scary. There's no guards on this, so you have to be very, very careful. And it is very, very, very sharp. So, I might like this ragged edge. I'm thinking maybe for a bookend. So I'm just going to cut this off right here. And I'm going to keep this because I think this could make a good book edge, page ending. Page ending. That was my thought. All right. So now I'm just going to kind of, well, let's see. Let me do a 3-inch. Let me make sure it's straight. And let me do a 4-inch. And we'll leave this one. This one is 5 inches. So 3, 4, 5. We'll keep it even. Oh, don't put it away. Now I need to cut them in half. And these are, where's my ruler? Oh, I've been working crafting all day. And somewhere I buried my ruler. Alright, I have another one. Never fear. I have more than one of everything, I think. Oh, it's right here in front of my face. Ah, there we are. So this is 11 inches long. So what I want to do is cut it at 5 1/2. I'm going to cut it right in half. Okay, because I don't know. I want this one to be the same size. So there's one. That's right. Now, if you see on the back of this, this is very writable. So these are really going to be easy. So what I say, 5 1/2. Boom. Done. So if you have any collaging scraps, you know, laying around, use them. Use them. I'm using scraps here, baby. I'm trying to get rid of some of this stuff. I have so much. And, okay, let's put that big bad boy away because it does scare me. Because it has no guard, and I get going and I just start cutting, you know? Some of back where it belongs. Okay, so ow. Ow, ow, ow. See, I'm hurting myself anyway. There we go. Okay, so we have these. There's 3. Now let's take a couple Uno cards. I need 2. And what's nice about these, are pretty stiff. So they work well. We'll do 2 of those. That's 4. And what else do I have? I have everything. I just keep spinning. Here, let's grab some printables. And this is printables on cardstock. And I'm just gonna, oh, that looks pretty. It's not backed. Yeah, I like, oh, no. I like this one. Oh, it's a tree. I don't want to cut the tree up. Here, this one. Greens and blues, that's pretty, right? So, we're gonna do that one. And we'll do, come here. We'll do one with, well, maybe we'll use the music page to put it together. I was looking for my glued book pages. I know I have my book of glued book pages that I glued together, but I don't seem to see it right at this moment, so I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, so those are already cut. That's cut. Now let me cut this. I'm going to cut this. These are so easy. And you could do so many variations with these. As you saw, I did one with a pocket on one side, and it didn't have a pocket on the other side. I'm just taking the white off the edges here, straightening up this paper. For some reason, my printer did not print this. It was my old printer. I love my new printer. I absolutely love it. So now say, I want to make a really long over the page, so let's do a 3-inch one, and I'm going to need 2, and they don't have to be both 3 inches. One can be 2.5. All right, let's do 2 of those, and then let me just take the whites off the ends of these. I'm gonna kind of eyeball this, because this I want like different. There. So this one's gonna be 2 different sizes. Okay? Alright. Let me put the cutter away. I believe what I'll do is I'm gonna first back these, and I'm gonna start with, they should be backed with writing, some kind of writing paper. So let me see, do I have some tea dyed around here? Something to write with. Here's some. Here's some. Found it. Okay. I'm going to take my glue. Just glue this on. So I hope everybody's doing well today, and I hope you had a really nice Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. I had a nice quiet day. I really got a lot of organizational things done. I think that'll fit right there real nice, so I don't waste my paper. Big cloth of glue we'll put on the back of this. Yeah, so it was a quiet day. My husband was out most of the day, so I quietly crafted and did a lot of paperwork type stuff, and yeah, just kind of moseyed along. And as different neighbors walked by, I went out and wished Happy Mother's Day. So yeah, it was a beautiful day. Beautiful day. And I really haven't done anything exciting. I've been crafting a lot, trying to organize, trying to keep the house cleaned. I cook dinner every night. No doctors this week. Yay me. I love that. And I heard from my daughter for Mother's Day, and if none of you read the post, I'm telling you, it's still, my heart just melts. It tickles every time I think about it. I didn't plan that out very well. I could have probably, no. All right, so I'm gonna let them dry a little bit. And then, see, that doesn't want to seem to stick. I use this glue when I'm doing big projects. It's not as good as a Uhu. I probably should just put it away and use the Uhu. Alright. Let's see if I can just rip this paper instead of getting out my scissors, because I do like that ripped edge. And it looks like it's going to do it. So, fold that a little. Yep, it's gonna do it. Going crooked, that's fine by me, I don't care. Let's do that one. I guess you can call this the lazy crafter. Let me just put these two together right here. This one, because I put that paper just so, they're pretty even here. But maybe not on this side, so I could, doesn't really matter because it's going over the page, right? But I like that. Let me get my scraper. Let me get my art glitter glue. I'm all over the place. Do you see that? So to those of you who watch later on, I want to thank you for checking in and giving me a look-see. Oops, what am I doing? Don't want to do that. I want to do that. Let's see. Let's see if I can get art to work here. Yes, you can. Yeah, thanks for giving me a look-see. I hope you're participating in some of the activities we have. We don't have a lot this month. We tried to keep it down because everyone was complaining it was too much. So we have the game. We have the, what else do we have? Oh, the Make 3, yes, you can still get in on that. Get signed up. That's what we're doing here. They're so easy. You'll see how easy these are. So this one, let's decorate it. Let's do it. All right, just to show you how easy. Now what I did, I just glued it on the paper that I want the writable side on, and there's just a little bit of a space, maybe 1/8 of an inch between the two, so that'll go over a book page really easy. Say this is a book page, and we fold it in half, and this is in your journal, and it just goes over like that. See? That's it. Over the page insert. No big deal. This one's got jaggy edges. Maybe I should trim it. Yeah, why not? And then we'll decorate. And what I'm going to do, that's why I left my sewing machine up here. I'm going to sew to give it some dimension. Just to make it look a little nicer. Give it some pop somewhere. And I hear Mimi and different people call these substrates. And I have yet to look that word up. But I think that means the main part. I don't know. How do I want to do this one? I'm going to go here and then go down there. There. So now they're all evened up. Now my first thought is I want to reinforce this, and I'm going to do it with washi. I'm going to grab, let's see, I haven't used this one. So let's try this one. Let me see what they are. Oops. There's so much washi. I had so much everything. Okay. And here we go. And this yellow with the green, I think. That'll work. Let's put this aside. Let me run some washi. I'm wondering if I should straighten that up. Nah, I'm not going to. I like it. I just like it. I'm weird, I know. Okay. So, here we go. I'll just stick that washi right down there like that. And I'm going to turn it right over. And I'm going to bring it right on across. Right like that. And let's cut that off, even with the shorter card. See that? And then that piece that's sticking over, just going to take my scissor and trim that up. There we go. The old washi sticks to your finger and you flick it and it won't go away. Yeah. There. That makes that a lot sturdier. So how easy was that? Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Let me do one of these. These aren't the same size, are they? I don't want to be grabbing the wrong ones. I cut them all for a reason. Let's see. No, I guess that is it. Okay. So, how do I want to put this together? Could do that. Now, what I'm thinking for here, since it's already backed, it's pretty thick already, is I'm thinking I'll put some eyelets in here and some ribbon or string. I think that could work. So let me get my handy dandy little tool out. And let's move this washi out of here, out of the way. Okay, we got the handy dandy. You guys have Crocodile. This one's a Temu brand. I like it better than my Crocodile. What I'm going to do first is put these two cards together, back to back. And then I am going to make the holes. And I'm just going to eyeball them. And I want them towards the top, but about a quarter inch in. There we go. And make this like even with that one. There we go. Okay. So now I have my holes. Alright, so now I have to decide what color brads. I think I'm going to use a black. Now make sure these are the bigger ones. Yes, they are. So I need 4. Let's hope I have 4 in here. And look at that, I do. 4. 5. I have 1 extra. So that's, I'm glad I saw that. That needs to be trimmed right there. So get this one. Oh, that one's fine. Okay. I'm going to put this in. And get one of these little doohickeys. Put that on the back. Hold that, oops, that in, Okay, gonna hold it, get my makeshift crocodile, and just push that in. And there we go. That looks good. I like it. I like it. And I'm finally cutting this up. I was hoarding it. Do you do that? You make something, say, oh, I can't cut that off. Or I can't use that. So I'm glad that I'm finally using it. And Mimi, I thank you for teaching me how to collage with the texture. It feels great. There's all kinds of texture on those. There's napkin, cutout, this book page. This is texture paste. It's cool. It's cool to work with. And I know I'm aging myself by saying cool. But that's okay. So now let me get this ring on. Can't get that one on. I'll grab another one. There we go. Let me get it in the cropper. Come on, cropper. Alright, that's not working out because I'm shaking. I just ate dinner. I should be okay. Let me do it this way. Get it on the cropper. Why are you not fitting? Huh. Oh, I'm just not seeing. Oh, my eyes. This is with glasses. Scary, eh? Okay. Squish it. Got it. One more. Thank you for your patience, people. Thank you, thank you. And put it down here. There. Okay. So there, the eyelets are in. So we can tie these two. I like that. Let me put this one lonely guy back in the bag so I don't lose them, because I will use them. And put this guy away. Oops. And I like to put things away as I use them. Doesn't always happen, but this way. Okay, so now we have 2 to decorate. 3, 4, 5, 6 to decorate. These Uno cards. What can I do with those? I'm thinking if I have portrait pictures. That's kind of big. Let me look. Just gonna go quick. If I can't find it, I'm not gonna worry about it, because I'm in the process. I have so much fussy cuts. It's crazy. It's just crazy. I can't even fit them in my books. I have so many. Come on, get up there. Don't you fall. It fell. This is just one of my books. And in here somewhere, I know I have pictures. Oops, I got tags falling out. That's birds. Is that my pictures? The cards. Alright. Here we are. Here's my pictures. And these I printed on, let me see that card. Hopefully you can see too. Let's see, right there. Okay. I'm going to look through these pictures and see, get that book outside, see if I have anything. Oh, look at her. She's cute. She could go on there. And this could be her brother. There we go. Huh, I like that. I decided that right away. That's amazing. Yay, rapping. Every once in a while, you surprise yourself. So, let's see. I think I want to round these corners. I'm going to grab both of them together because I don't think this corner rounder, this is not the photo paper, this is just regular heavier weight copier paper. But it seems to be working. Let's just do that. I like it. I may have to cut this down. Let's see. Let's get the scraps out of here. Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay. All right, there's that. Now, she needs a little lace and he needs a little material. So, let's see. Shall we put some color on him? He needs some color. Everything needs color. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue him down. Which side? This side. I'm going to glue him down. First, I'm going to ink him up. What I do with the ink? Come on, people, tell me. What I do with it? Frayed burlap there. That'll work. I'll use some frayed burlap. Ink him down. And I'm not going to get real fussy because I don't know what journal I will put this in yet. So what I'm doing is just trying to get it ready so it can be used in a journal. And that's the purpose of mask making. What I have to learn to do is to start using all my mask makes because I have too much. And I keep cutting because that's what I do at night. When I'm with my husband, we watch TV for as much as I can watch TV. He flicks and flicks. I don't like that. So I usually tend to pay attention to cutting paper. So anyway, and he thinks I'm watching TV. So that makes it good. So I'll put him on there with the red. And then with the red too. And let me ink her up. And let me ink this card up. And the ink really does, I don't know, for some reason it holds to these Uno cards. I've done some playing cards where it didn't. I don't know what the material was, but it does hold on these Uno cards. Alright, so she's going to go on there. He's going to get ribbon. She needs lace. She needs some lace. Let's give her some peach. No. Oh, I don't know where I got this from. Look at it. Isn't that great? This, I don't know. I dug down into the drawer and it popped out. And I was like, ooh, I like that. I used that green. And I put this card this way. I don't need him in there when I'm doing this. Don't need her in there. If I take that and I glue it on either side, I could put a frame around her with lace. What do you think? And then on him, the brother, his name is Sam. We'll call him Sam I Am. Hi, Sam. Sam and Emily. There. Hey, Sam, you're looking good, buddy. Oh, I'm putting you on the other side. Okay, wait. I want the side that I inked. I just want to see. I think the green will go good for both sides. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Let me get my Fabric-Tac. make sure there's no glue over the tip. And let's put the glue here. And this glue is gooey. Gooey, gooey glue. This Fabri-Tac stuff. So I'm going to take my 2 cards, put them together, move her, get my material, line it. I want it just to go over the edge, line it up in the middle, push that down there, pull this up over here, and I'm not going to keep it tight because I want it to go over the page, but I'm going to mush this glue in. Let me get my little scraper here. I'm going to mush the glue up because I want it to adhere to the top of it. Mush it up. Okay, let's see the other side. Ooh, it's oozing. Let me get my towel. Where's my towel? She's oozing. Oozy glue. Okay. So there. Now I'm going to take my scissor, and I just want to leave a tad on each side. I still have more. I won't throw that out. Okay. So there. I'm going to let that dry. But I could decorate the front while it's drying. I'm just spreading this glue a little better. There we go. Of course, it's sticking to my new mat because that's what I do. I'm a slob. I'm a slob. Okay. So she's going to go on one side. He's going to go on the other. He's going to get the red ribbon. She's going to get some lace. Let's see. Oh, this is pretty. Let's see. Let's see. This is very pretty. Look at that. Somebody must have gifted this to me. I'm loving that. Put her down here. Turn the lace the other way. Put her down here. Pull the lace out a little. I like that with it coming off the edge. Let me cut this right here. And I don't care if it's even. Let's put this away. Come on, Sam. I am. Stay out of the way. This is your sister's turn. I'll put her down in this corner. This corner. Oh, yeah, I like that. But I do not like this sharp edge. So I'm just gonna snip that sharp edge. Yeah. Snip it. There. Okay. She's, oops, gotta take the top off, Robin. Doesn't work if you don't take the top off. So we're gonna put the lace down first. Yep, I like that. Okay, let me just put glue over this whole thing. And that'll hold down the lace. It'll come right through the lace and hopefully hold the girl. Let me get the lace on here. Oh, I wanted it off that edge, I believe. Let me get my girl, put her right here, and push the whole thing down. Let's hope it went through to her. If not, I have to add more, and that's fine. I'm going to use my paper towel to catch any oozing. Spread that glue. Okay, so she's got some lace going on. Whoops, she's moving. No, she's not glued. Okay, it came through, but it really didn't hold her. So I'm gonna have to go around and get a hold of her. She needs to stay where I put her, please. You need to stay there. Okay? All right, Emily. All right, Emily. You're a good girl. There you go. Okay. Now, my first inclination is I want to color her. Oh, but I do love the black and white pictures. So, okay, Emily's on. Now we need Brother Sam. And Brother Sam is going this way. In the other corner. And I'm going to skew him a little. Let's skew him a little. I'm just going to use this because it's already uncapped. It's here. Why not? And I know it'll stick. You know, these are shiny cards, so certain glues don't do so well with it. But I know that the glitter glue does well with it. Get that lace out of there. Actually, the Oohoo stick glue holds it pretty good. Do I trust it? Not really. I use it in the middle and then do the edges. Get him good and squished in there. Okay. Now I want to take this. I don't think I want a lot. Or do I want a lot? I'm going to run glue right here. Okay, glue, let go. There we go. I'm going to run this here. And I'm going to squish it up. Now, I will tell you, this is not easy to do with this glue. You do have to hold it a minute. And then you have to go like hell because it's drying. So there's one. Now, put my thumb there. There's two. See, it's starting to dry, so now I can get going. There's some more. Oops, 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 oops. Don't you come apart. Push them back together. See, it's not easy. But when I work a ribbon this small, I can't do it on the sewing machine. I just can't. I tried. I think I did a little piece and I said, oh, that was just way too hard. Okay, so I'm going to hold that a minute. If I can stop sticking to it. Just hold that down. And then let me start mushing some more up. Yes, it's starting to dry. So now it's allowing me to do it, sort of. But you're getting the idea. Alrighty. Alrighty. Come on. There's that. And you know, I watch, I think it's Shabby Dabby Doodah. She uses her glue gun doing this, and she does very well with the glue gun. Now, I could probably use the, I have a glue gun, it sits right here. But you gotta plug it in, you gotta put the glue in it, and it drips, and so you gotta get the dripper tray out, and you know, it's like, isn't it easier just to put glue and just do this? But now that I'm looking at it, maybe her way is the easier way. But who said life was easy? Life is life, you know? Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's harder than hell. Alright, so that didn't end up great, but it didn't end up too bad. And I'm going to cut this here. Yeah. So I just gave him a little bit of color. Now, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to use them in, what book. But what I can do is decorate it up with bows, flowers. It all depends on what journal I'm going to put them in. But the base is made. It's all glued. She's got lace around her. He's got red. We need to cover the backs. We need to put some writing spot. I'm looking at this. Oh, I have more of the tea dye. So I can use a piece of this here. Let's see. Yep. And let's use a piece of it here. And I might leave these edgings on. I think that could look pretty cool. I don't know. I'm going to glue it down and see. I'm just tearing this paper. Maybe. There we go. And yeah, about there. There we go. Alright, so that's done. Now I'm not going to use that glue for this. I'm going to use the Yoo-hoo. Ooh-hoo. Ooh-hoo. I'm going to use that in the middle. Okay. That'll hold it in place. Use it in the middle. Might as well do them both at the same time. Alright. And I'm going to get my art glitter glue. Okay, art, don't clog up on me. And I'm just, see how shaky I am? I don't know what's going on, but I'm shaky today. I had a wonderful time with Terry Lee this morning. She was, we were on her channel, and it's actually, she's the featured artist over on my channel, but we crafted together. It was so much fun. I totally enjoyed it. If you didn't see it, go on over to Rockin' Robin's Creative Corner and check it out. It's pretty cool. And while you're there, make sure you check that you're going to go see Cheryl. And we also have, oh my gosh, I hate it when I get senior brain. Cindy? Cindy. Lisa. Which one? Where are you? Lisa. Yeah, Lisa. Lisa Kaikos. And I know she's going to correct me. I say her name all the time. I say it wrong. And she always corrects me. And I say, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. And then tomorrow, let's see. Yeah, I have a live in another group where I do Cracked Along. So yeah, I'm busy today. Busy today and tomorrow. This week. Oh, look at the glue I'm getting. You know what? Let me get a wet wipe. I am messy. I don't know if this will clean up that glue, but maybe. There we go. That's better. That's better. So yeah, I'm hoping I've given someone some inspiration, and I'm hoping that if you're watching this, if you say, you know what, that isn't so hard, because it's not. You can join into the Pick 3. You have time. Get signed up. It's fun, and you get to see others people's creations. And then when you get them, you post them. Everybody gets to see them, and that's where we get inspiration from. We see something and say, oh yeah, I can do that. So, okay, that goes to that. Where'd my needle go? Always losing it. There it is. All right. So that's the extent. Let's see, how long's my video going? I don't know. Seems like about a half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, maybe longer, who knows? But there we go. There's one, and it's all still wet. But you just take it on your journal, put it over the top. If you want, you could put a bull clip, a paper clip, no clip, whatever you want to do. You can make them sideways. You can do whatever you want. I mean, they're so easy. And this one, we didn't get the string in it, but you get the idea. Well, come on. All I'm going to do, which I'll do right now, I'm going to take some twine, which I have right here. This is a heavier twine, if I can find an end. You know, these things drive me crazy. Oh, there we go. Whoa. And I'm gonna feed that through one hole. Feed it through the other. Oops, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't you do this to me. Alright, it's gonna be mean. But I'm gonna win. Alright, I'm gonna cut it off straight. And I'm gonna feed it in the opposite hole. Okay, there we are. I'm gonna cut that. Oops. Cut that. Now let me feed the other side. One in here. One in here. And what I want to do with these, I want to put a, what do you call that? The eye catcher, you know. This is a substrate. I've learned that. Focal point. Focal point. That's what they call it. So this will have a focal point on it eventually. But I don't know what journal. Okay. So now I have strings on it. And I think all I'm going to do is do a knot. Just do a knot. Not tight. I'm not going to make it tight. I'm going to do a double knot. And I even could have put a dangle on there. But there we go. Double knot. Let me put a double knot on this side. Oh, got to even up the strings a little. That always helps. I'm not going to pull it tight. Put another under over thing. There we go. There. Okay, grunge meets rustic. Yeah, and I can round these corners. I can put stuff on. So there we have it, folks. You see how easy it is. The longest part is decorating. That's the longest part of this whole thing. Actually making these, you can whip these together. 1, 2, 3. Make a pile. Get out your you know, stamps, your labels, your, like here, put a label and say a stamp. Oh, look, that purple goes there. Oh, this may be the ticket. Look at that. That may be it. How easy was that? And that was just with something on my desk. So, this is Robin checking out, hoping I'm going to see some of you making some over the page tags. Hoping some more of you are going to join into the swap 3. It's a quick and easy, great swap 3. So thanks for checking me out, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.